Oh, hi there. So today I've got a lovely student with me who's going to, she's already an artist, but she's going to learn some of my techniques. So Rose, this is Rose. Right, so I'm going to show Rose, she doesn't know anything about texture, putting texture on a painting. So I'm just going to let her into some of my secrets. And one of my secrets is it's just ordinary, everyday texture paste that you would use if you were doing decorating, for filling holes and things. That's what it is. You can add a little bit of water to that if you wanted to. Yeah. And you simply, sometimes I put a glue on first just to bind it. And sometimes I add glue to the paste, but you can just get this from any supermarket, a DIY shop. And Rose is going to be painting. Do you want to do a landscape or a seascape? Do you want to do that first and then move on to that?
Yes, the seascape.
The seascape, right. Yeah. The Rose is going to be doing a seascape, but this is
about the light as well.
Yeah. So this is all that you do, Rose, and you can either put a bit of PVA glue in there, or you can put a bit of water like I've just done. But the main thing is to let it dry overnight. So that's all it is. That's all it is. And when you're painting, don't put too much water in your paint, in your acrylic paint. Otherwise, this will just all melt.
Right.
It'll melt away. Right, so Rose has got canvas that is already I prepared for her, so she can do some grasses. I'll show her how to do grasses. So now what it's going to be is I'm going to demonstrate on this canvas on the easel, and Rose will copy it. So that's what we're going to do. So Rose rather liked that simple little seascape there, and she also likes this. So we started on the seascape. I don't know if we'll get round to the landscape, but we started on the seascape. So she's just putting a really nice grey blue into her sky, and we have mixed the ultramarine blue with a touch of tiny pinhead amount of black, and a lot of white, and a pinhead of the red. So that's what she's done, and that's what she's come up with, that colour, which is rather nice. I can see pinky tones in here, Rose, in that section there, which is nice. And you'll notice that it's patchy, which is what we want. We want patchy. That's a nice colour, isn't it? It's like a lavender. There we are. So Rose is really getting the idea on her painting. What she wanted to do was to paint loose, and paint in a much looser style. She's got some nice paintings that are like an owl and some various paintings, but they're not impressionist. They're more leaning towards realism. They're lovely, but this is what she wanted to do: some seascapes and landscapes that are a little bit more impressionist style. We're making some really nice headway with this seascape that Rose is doing, and she's just now putting in some surf. And don't forget the tip that I gave you. I like your sky, Rose. Look at that sky. She's going to change it slightly, but it's quite nice. And I'll show you another tip, another trick on those mountains, so they're not quite so stiff, if you like. I'll show you how to put mist over the mountains.
Oh, right.
But that now, Rose, is looking quite nice with your surf. Don't keep going over it though. It's got to be spontaneous and it's got to be like one stroke really.
Yeah.
Get that paint on it and then scrape it off on the side of that palette, if you will. There's a bit of an art to doing sea sparkle as well. You either have too little or too much. But anyway, there. Don't scrape it all off completely as well. Just run it across right quick. Right. Leaves that now. Leaves that. You've just got a little bit, but it's there. You know. Shall we start? I'll show you a tip about those mountains.
Yeah.
I'll demonstrate on my painting. This is my painting that's, I'm doing the demonstration for Rose on. So I'll show her how to do the mist over the mountains now. So this is the end of the lesson really, because Rose is going to completely finish that. She's learned a lot of techniques and things from me. And she's going to finish her painting. But I just thought I'd like to show it to you. I think she's done an amazing job. She's going to finish it when she gets home. She's going home tomorrow. She lives in, where do you live, Rose? Manchester. She's going to finish that because the foreground where she's got the grasses is getting a bit too wet. It needs to dry. So there we are. Same with me. I'm going to do the grasses as well. It needs some lighter colours in those grasses. But anyway, so there we are. So I hope you've enjoyed your session today, Rose. Oh, good. And I hope that you'll continue when you get home.
Oh, I will do.
Yeah.
You taught me a lot. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. It's what's it about? Do you think technique, colour, mixing your colours?
Gentleness,
Yeah.
colours, the balance of the picture.
Yeah. And the pressure, even down to the pressure on your brush, isn't it?
Not being frightened of it.
Yeah, slap it on.
Yeah.
Slap it on.
If you make something that you don't like, you can go over it.
Yeah, just the best thing to do is, it's a bit like you don't want it muddy, so you want to, if it's really awful, you don't like it, you can just let it dry and then go over it with that's the beauty of acrylics. Anyway, so we'll say bye for now, and as always, bye for now, and as always, love from Cornwall. See you next time.